Hello, I am Dr. Farshad Amini Behbani and this is short course of Iranian traditional medicine. In this section, we discuss about the natural spirit and its faculties. The vital spirit, after passing through the arteries of the liver, changes in its temperament and produces a new spirit with a new temperament that is warm and wet, and we called it the natural spirit. The natural spirit with its new temperament deserves natural faculty, which is divided in three main faculties. These three main faculties are named after their actions. Actually, there are three main actions of the natural spirit: nourishment of the body, growth of the body, and reproduction of living animal or plants. Actually, the natural spirit is common between animals and plants and also the human. So we have three faculties with three main actions. But remember that for growth we need nourishment. So the nourishment or nutritional faculty serves the growth faculty. And for reproduction also we need growth of fetus. So the growth faculty serves the reproductive faculty. Nutritional faculty, nutritive faculty, has four subfaculties in each stage of the digestive or digestion. We have four digestion. For each of these stages, there are all four subfaculties that includes absorptive or attractive faculty, holder faculty, digestive faculty, and expulsive faculty. Attractive faculty attracts the foods. It can be the food that we eat, for example, in the stage 1, or it can be production of previous stage. For example, food of stage 2 of digestion is chylus of the stomach. So after attraction of the food, the holder faculty holds the food to provide enough time for the next faculty, for the next subfaculty, that is digestive faculty. Digestive faculty break the part of the food and sometimes add a new part to it, like effect of enzymes in digestive system in modern medicine. By adding some part and dividing some parts, the digestion process is happened. The digestion process has two parts of or two kinds of production. One part is thick and usually is unnecessary for the body. We have to expel it. And one part, which usually is finer, is used for another stage or for nourishment of the end organs. This fine product also should push by a force to the next level. The expulsive faculty do both of these works. I mean, it push waste material for defecation. For example, defecation is expelling of first stage of digestion, or urination, that is expelling of second stage of digestion, or sweating, that is expelling form of third and fourth digestion stage. And also expulsive faculty push the product of the previous digestion stage to the next level digestion. There are 4 qualities that serves these 4 sub-faculties. Warmness, or energy in translation of modern medicine, is necessary for all of these sub-faculties. So we need warmness for better action of all these sub-faculties. We need warmness for better expulsion, we need warmness for better digestion, we need warmness for better absorption. Dryness is not good for digestion, but it is good for other 3 sub-faculties. I mean, attractive faculty and expulsive faculty and holder faculty are depend on the dryness also. Wetness only helps digestive faculty. Wetness is not good for other 3 faculty. And coldness only help the holder faculty in the each 4 stage of digestions, and to the expulsive faculty of the first stage of digestion. The imbalance of these 4 qualities that is happened in this temperament usually is not good for digestion in 4 stages. The main idea of natural faculty in nourishment or nutritive faculty is that digestion at the second level or second stage of digestion helps the level 4 or 4th stage of digestion in the end organs. If digestion of liver damaged somehow, not only by production of bad hormone, but also by weakness in its faculties, will damage to the 4th faculty. And a weakness of each of these subfaculties will damage to the end organ digestion. End organ digestion included absorption, holding, digestion, and expulsion. If expulsive faculty of the liver be weak, so the expulsion of the end organ, for example the skin, will be damaged. So some lesion or some petechiae or some skin disease will happen. So for treatment of skin disease, we notice to the liver condition in Iranian traditional medicine. If a limb, for example, become weak and thin, we think to some factors like weakness of vital spirit and we evaluate obstruction of the arteries, for example, a weakness of the natural spirit or obstruction in its pathway, for example, in the vein, and also a weakness of the limb itself, or a disease in the limb itself. Gross faculty determine how much and where the nutritive faculty should act. It determines the final growth pattern of the adulthood until the end of the adulthood of the body. And of course, it is necessary for growth of fetus in the uterus. Reproductive faculty has 3 subfaculties itself. One of these subfaculty for reproductive faculty is called primary reproductive faculty, that is responsible for production of sperms and ovums. And also it determines which part of their mixture, I mean the combination of sperm and ovum, take a special temperament to deserve a special organ. It determines, for example, in morula, which part become hand, which part become foot, which part become tail, which part become head. Secondary reproductive faculty is responsible for growth of the organs from this temperamental change from the mixture of ovum and sperm. For the growth of the limbs, the growth of the body of fetus is depend on the secondary reproductive faculty. Illustrative faculty is the third subfaculty of the reproductive faculty that is responsible for determination the lines and spaces in the body of fetus. It determines which part of, for example, skin of the fetus should be dead to separate the fingers from each other. Which part should be dead to produce a space, an empty space. For example, for production of colons and anus. So, Kuan atrezi, syndactyly, imperforated anus are diseases that one of the main cause of them is a deficit or obstruction or weakness of the illustrative faculty, of the reproductive faculty, of the natural faculty. For production of a better generation or better and healthier newborn, we try to eliminate the pathologic factors which cause obstruction between the liver and the uterus. For example, the obesity of a pregnant mother can cause weakness or obstruction for pathway of the natural spirit. Some vitalized food can help the vital spirit as the main source of the natural spirit, and also the natural spirit itself for production of the better fetus.